Portuguese passport is one of the strongest in the world. There are many problems in Portugal. They are actually discussing in the national parliament about extending the residency period from 5 years to 10 years for nationality. So this is a very big blow to those, especially people, investors who got golden visas. But the process is very slow in Portugal. For everything you have to wait for weeks and months. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Khan and today we will talk about the Portugal's government new laws about nationality. They are actually discussing in the national parliament about extending the residency period from 5 years to 10 years for nationality for those who are not citizen of the CPLP countries, like the Portuguese speaking countries in the world. And so this is a very big blow to those, especially people, investors who got golden visas, because the main purpose, commercialization of the golden visa, was the Portuguese passport, because Portugal is a European Union member and also member of the Schengen area. So it's easy to travel between these countries, and the document was very powerful. Like the Portuguese passport is one of the strongest in the world, and that was the main motive for people, especially the investors, because for the golden visa you have to invest like 250,000 euros to 500,000 euros. That is a huge amount, and still you had to wait for like 5 years and then another 2-3 years for the process to complete. So that was already a very long time. It would take like 7 to 8 years to get the citizenship. So now they are going to change it to 10 years, which is a big blow. And I think Portugal appeal will not be excited anymore, because there are many problems in Portugal. I also got the D7 visa, but the process is very slow in Portugal. For everything you have to wait for weeks and months. Just to get a simple appointment for something, or with the immigration department, you have to wait for months and months. So then, for example, you are going to invest €500,000. I'm talking about the golden visa holders, and then you have to wait for 3 to 4 years just to get the residency. So how will it feel? And then another 5 years to get the citizenship. Now, if they change it to 10 years, it will be very difficult, I think, for people to do that. But on the other hand, I personally came to Portugal not for the citizenship, but for the residency, because I wanted residency for multiple countries. So I didn't have the European residency. I had residency in many other countries like Indonesia, Dubai, Turkey. But I didn't have this one, so I got it. And for the D category visas, you have to stay in Portugal. You have to stay for at least 8 months in the country in order to be eligible for the renewal process. The visa, the residency is for 2 years initially, and then you can extend it for another 3 years. But there is still an option in Portugal that you can obtain after 5 years, and that is the permanent residency, right? So the 10 years rule that they are discussing in the parliament, because there are many people came. This is very true that many people came to Portugal in last 3 to 4 years, and that actually has a lot of burden on the government, on the resources, and also problems. They have problems with the integration with the migrants. So there are many problems for the government, and sentiments in the people also. They voted many anti-immigrant parties in the recent election last month. So this is the thing that led to this decision by the government. They are bringing new laws, not only for extending the residency for the citizenship, but also they are changing the family reunification rules, and they are making it difficult for people to bring their family members. And they are also changing the laws for ancestry citizenship and for the Portuguese speaking countries as well, because normally Portuguese speaking countries could easily come to Portugal and apply for a residency. Now that law is also being changed, and it is being discussed in the parliament. However, it will take some time. It's not quickly, they cannot do it right away. So it will take some time for the discussion and the review in the parliament, the committees, and then it will go finally to the president for signing, and after that it will become a law. So if you are already living in Portugal and you have completed your 5 years, you can still apply for the citizenship. You can apply start your process, and you will be eligible to get the citizenship according to old rules, right? If you have completed the residency before 19th of June, because the new government says that the rules will apply starting from the 19th June this year, because the 18th June was the day they took office, the new government. So that's why they are thinking like this. But you can still, I guess, file a court case for this thing. Like, for example, if you are completing your 5 years in July or August, or until the government pass the law actually and it is published in the official papers, until that I think you can apply or you can do the court case for the nationality, because that's how it is the law, right? But the problem in Portugal is that there are already more than 500,000 applications pending for the nationality. Like, people have applied, a lot of people, not only by residency, but many people, because the Portuguese law allow many people to get citizenship, like people in India, in Goa, that was part of the Portuguese Empire, people in Israel, like the Jew people, there is a separate law for that. Then people from the Portuguese speaking countries, and then another many routes they have for citizenship, right? So that's why, like, many people have taken advantage of these laws and have applied for the nationality, and that has put a lot of pressure on the system. Right now it is taking more than 3 years on average for an application to be processed for nationality, for citizenship. So that's a very lengthy time if you compare it to other countries like the Netherlands, Germany, and even Canada and US. So this is why, if you are thinking to come to Portugal, you should also carefully look at the situation and think about everything, calculate everything. Like, if you are coming here for the sole purpose of getting a citizenship and then go from here to another country, I don't think that will be a wise decision right now, because you will have to stay in Portugal for more than 10 years. Right now, if they pass the law and extend to 10 years the residency requirement for new applicants, then you have to almost like spend 13 to 14 years in Portugal just to get the citizenship. So why not go to other countries like for short residency, like Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, Peru. You come to Europe, you can go to like Netherlands, Sweden, Germany. They have short times, right? So this is the thing I wanted to give you, this situation. I am right now in Portugal. So I was actually reading everything about the new law, about the regulations, about the media, and everybody is here in Portugal talking about the new rules and the new regulations, and I have joined many Facebook groups as well. So that's my 2 cents about Portugal's new law. If you are thinking to come here, to live here, you like the weather here, you like the lifestyle, you want to simply live in Portugal, then yes, it's a very good country. People are so nice, friendly. It's cheaper than other European countries like Spain, Germany, France, Switzerland. It's cheaper than those countries, and the weather is good, the people are good, but the life is slow, very slow here. If you have a lot of patience and you can wait, like for a simple thing, if you can wait for weeks and weeks, then yes, this is the place to come and just live a slow life. But if you are a fast forward person, then this might not be the option for you. So if you want to live here, still the immigration is easy. Like, you have D7 visa, D8 visa, D2 visa for business people. But if you are just coming for citizenship and nationality, I think that would be difficult from onwards, from today or from the day when they publish the new regulations. If you have any questions, please put down that in the comments, and I will see you with another video very soon from Portugal.